Sup nerds, welcome to the Omni4Game podcast, episode 115. I'm Sean, I'm joined with Chris and Brandon as always.
Sup guys, this week's Omni4Game recap. We go over our locals as always, we do a small Christmas recap, then we go over card reveals and your comment questions. So if you like this, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and remember, Chris is still a Grinch.
First topic, locals recap. I guess I'll go first for Trinity.
Yeah.
So, this past week, I was extremely busy going over to my wife's family's house to help them with Christmas and just do stuff with my niece and nephew. That's actually the reason why I did not post videos this week. I intended on doing it, but I barely had time to do anything besides sleep and do that. So those will be starting next week. But Monday night, I was over at their house, and I agreed to do something with my niece and nephew the next night, not realizing that the next night was Tuesday, and that's when locals is. I just wasn't paying attention to what day of the week it was. That tells you how busy I had been. And so I didn't go to Trinity. Sorry.
Sag.
Feels about right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Didn't miss much.
I didn't think I did. I mean, I would have wanted to go, but once I was like, I can't like back out on it after committing to it.
Yeah.
At least would have made it to where we didn't have a bye.
Hey, it's the least I could do. Merry Christmas.
Yeah, it's the holidays. You can't expect too many people to still be in town and whatnot and have time to play. So I'll go next. I played Cross. We played 2 rounds, technically 3. Brandon won't talk about the 3rd round though, or the 4th round.
I mean, we can talk about it. Yeah, I don't mind.
Round 1, I got the bye, and then round 2, I played against
me.
Oh, round 1 I played against Brandon, then round 2 I got the bye. Because it was doing something. The system was doing something really weird, which
it wouldn't let us force pairings because when we hit the pair button, it was like
no sense.
These 2 people have to play again. And it's like we would not have that.
There was 5 of us. It was me, Brandon, Ben, a new player who's visiting from out of town and discovered our local scene, Taylor, and then Todd. So Todd got the bye round 1.
Mm-hmm.
Me and Brandon played against each other. I lost 1-2. I was like a piece or 2 away from being able to do anything, but like if Brandon sees double Alter S, there's no responding to it. So that card should be hit to 1 because then we wouldn't have to worry about that problem.
I mean, Omni's not seeing that many results. I don't think it's a problem.
Okay. That's a biased opinion from an Omnimon fan.
I mean,
so
it's
anyways,
not saying results, but that's not because of the power level of Omni itself.
Yeah. If that card was based off any other deck, like if another card of that level was in any other deck, it'd probably see way more results. Something that's like way less piece reliant.
Yeah.
Anyways, so
if it were level 4, for instance, it did something stupid like that, it'd probably be a pretty good deck. Possibly even best deck in format.
Yeah, it's very
imagine. This is how I think about it. What if Imperial Dramon, there was a dragon mode that did that, where you just evoed into the dragon mode for absolutely free, and spit out 2 bodies after the attack. You DNA into Pyldramon again, and you can just go into dragon mode free again, and then because that's what it's like.
I mean,
some would say that,
but it's not for free.
What you do.
It's not exactly for free.
I'm just over here looking at Virus Imperial, and I'm like,
I mean, I immediately thought of the starter deck dragon mode that does spit out 2 bodies.
That's what I'm thinking of. That costs 4.
You gotta pay 4.
I mean, it has 4 written on the card, yes, but there are ways.
I'm saying, imagine that was free.
If you're an Imperial,
that's Alter S.
It actually is free. If you look on the bottom right of the card, it does say the word "free" on it.
Hey, you're right. All right. So, anyways, we're getting into something else.
No. Hear me out.
And then
if you're an Imperial player and you're playing against Beelzemon, it is 100% how that works.
Yep. Okay. So, anyways, and Ben and his opponent tied round 1. Ben was playing 7 Great Demon Lords. Taylor was playing Mid-Range Honey. We weren't sure what this guy was gonna be playing because again, we've never seen him before, and he had no mat. So we're like, oh man, he just bought a starter deck, threw it together, now he's playing. Now he's playing Mid-Range Hoodie.
Yeah.
Which was pretty funny.
Was like he looked at us. Yeah, I didn't feel like packing my mat for like holiday travels, and we were like, fair enough.
But why'd you bring your deck then? That would be my question.
Because I guess he knew we had a local scene.
I would have packed my mat, dude.
I would have. Yeah.
Yeah.
But...
Same. So it was very strange. So in Bandai's system, and I was watching as the gentleman who runs our locals on Tuesdays was doing it. When he paired the next round, it gave me the bye because I was the only loss. Makes sense. You would think then it would pair Brandon against Ben or Taylor, or Todd against Ben or Taylor. No, because Brandon and Todd are technically the only two undefeateds, they have to play against each other. And because I have 0 points and Ben and Taylor both had 1 point, I was not allowed to play against either one of them because neither one of them was technically supposed to get the bye because they both have a point. So what it did was it paired Brandon and Todd and then Ben and Taylor against each other again.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I see him do the pairings. I was like, hold on. Those two just played against each other. Is there any way we can mix this up so they don't have to play against each other again? I'm fine with just give me the bye, whatever, if that's a problem. And he's just like, all right, let's try this. He force paired it. He paired Brandon against Ben, and then he paired Taylor against Todd. He literally went, okay, he tried to create pairings. It says table 1 and table 2, because there were only 2 tables, are not allowed to play each other in a big red bar across the top. Said these players are tables 1 and 2 are not acceptable.
No.
And we're like, what?
Yep. So we literally got told no.
So then he tries to mix it up again. He throws me in there. Nope. Tables 1 and 2 are not acceptable. So then he has to just push out the pairings the only way it would allow us to play. So then Brandon and Todd played against each other, and Ben and Taylor played against each other again. And then we played a round 3 and played a round 4 where Brandon's Omnimon deck decided I'm never gonna work again.
Nope.
You're gonna be missing pieces consistently, and Chris is just gonna win both games very easily, no problems whatsoever.
Hell yeah.
I think I showed Chris at one point. I had all the Wargreys, but no Melkas, and then I had all the Agumons, but no Gabumons. It was just stuff like that for the entirety of round 3 and 4.
Yeah. So.
But for my round 1, obviously, Chris already talked about it. He's playing his max rarity Cross.
Yeah, if these sellers would stop messing with me.
How many of the singular copy of Cross did you get? 7?
Oh. Okay, so yeah, funny story. I was maxing out my Cross art deck, and I put in a bulk order and whatnot, and I saw Core TCG had a bunch of the release event cards, so I'm like, anytime you order cards, I'm going to try and order most of them from the same place. So it's just one package, less chance of something happening.
More likely to have tracking on it too.
Right. So I put in this order, and there's 2 different Shoutmons, the BT19 one and the BT21. Now I understand they both just say Shoutmon. Well, I already had one BT21 release event, so I ordered 3 more of those. And I'm going to wait until I'm finished paying off this one before I get the, I think they're regional stamped Alt-Art BT19 Shoutmons.
I think you mean the Ultimate Cup?
The Ultimate Cup, yes, thank you. And so I ordered 4 release event BT19 ones. They sent me 3 BT21 release event Shoutmons, and then 4 regular BT21 Shoutmon cards.
7 of the same card.
Who needs 7 of the same card?
You do, obviously.
Yeah,
that's why they sent it to you.
Yeah. And then another seller sent me the wrong cards as well. Just regular cards instead of release events. It wasn't until I got TCG Player involved that they finally replied to my 2 emails. So, or my 2 messages on TCG Player. So, you know, no. This is the worst I've ever had it from TCG player. It's crazy.
Well, yeah, technically it's not their fault, but I get
no. Yeah. Through buying through them.
It's always down to the seller, unfortunately.
I will say playing against Cross, it's a Digicross deck. You just never know when they actually have lethal or not. Like, you can read certain decks and be like, okay, you have all that. But, like, when he's got, like, 8 sources underneath his tamers, and I'm just like, alright, but do you have, like, the boss monster just hard slap and then kill me? And if he does, he does. And if he does, I'm dead.
And sometimes they just have all that stuff in their hand, and they don't have anything on their tamers. Yeah, they're just like, I just have everything.
Yeah, you're just dead.
Yeah, you're just dead here.
So it's a weird deck to play against. I still hate Cross as a mechanic.
Same. I dislike Cross more as a mechanic than I do apps.
I'd have to think about that one.
Crazy coming from someone who abuses DNA. That's crazy coming from you.
DNA is cool.
I mean, I liked
both of you.
I liked Mastodon whenever it came out. Like, I thought that was a really cool concept, but Mastodon was not good, and the Pyojimon deck was, and I remember thinking DNA is so broken because, like, not having summoning sickness is so stupid.
Yeah. Resetting all of your effects, stupid.
I don't even care about that part. I think the lack of summoning sickness has always been my biggest, like, wow, what the F. I mean, it makes sense, like, lore-wise, but it's still, like...
Well, it makes sense rule-wise as well, because we do not have summoning sickness. We just have a rule that says Digimon who were played this turn cannot attack. And DNA Digivolving isn't being played.
It's just Digivolve. Yeah, that's true, Brandon. That's a good point. It's by rule, it can't have summoning sickness.
Yeah. Now, if they just, made summoning sickness a rule, like actually described it and what it entailed, but then a lot of DNA decks are just dead in the water now.
I think most of them, like, if not all, because, like, I think Imperial would just be trash.
Dead. Absolutely awful.
They would,
unless we implemented the thing I said a little while ago when we were like, oh, I want to balance the
where you pick one
DNA. Where one of them has to be your base body, and that's the effects you keep. They don't reset. But if it was hard played, it can't swing. If it wasn't hard played, it can swing.
Yeah, I actually thought that was a good idea.
I mean, it's all hindsight stuff. You can never know until you actually get, like, to this point where decks are like, all right, well, I have Alter S and another Alter S, and you're dead.
I mean, it seemed like a problem in BT8 whenever people were like, swing, Pyojimon, swing, dragon mode.
I mean, I think it got way worse once we got BT16. Because then it was like, because before that, you could hit a piece of option in security and your combo was dead.
Yeah.
Now, if you hit an option out of their security, it's like, I'm going again.
Yeah. Thanks.
Yeah, they should have just printed a tamer in those starter decks that's like a memory setter and been like, if two of your Digimon DNA, you can suspend it to give them rush.
Yeah. Like, imagine if Matt and Ty, instead of giving end of turn attack, it gave this Digimon gains rush and then may attack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be like part of the rule. There should be another card that's like giving it to him. Like one of the Mirai could have done the same thing, like,
the puppet tamer?
Like all DNA decks just like have a tamer that's like, hey, set your memory to 3 or whatever, and if you're 2 of your Digimon DNA, have the tamer give it rush.
Yeah, that would also limit it to where you'd have to have multiple of the tamer to attack multiple times.
That obviously would help balance it, but I think it would make it bad because it would cause it to be even more piece reliant.
Yeah,
I agreed.
I mean, it would bring down the power level, definitely.
Yeah, unfortunately, we can't put that back in the box at this point.
Yeah,
it's too late.
But I was saying dislike Cross more than apps because app fusion is extremely fair, if not just a bad mechanic.
Super duper fair. Some would say too fair.
Yeah.
Some would say too fair. Yeah. So game 1, I was short Omni and he killed me. Game 2, I had 2 Omni in hand, so I killed him. That's how it works.
Yep.
Round 2, I played against Todd playing Examon. It was funny because he sat down for the round, so he just had to buy, and he goes, I haven't even decided what deck I'm playing. I was like, oh, dude, whatever you feel like, man.
Sometimes he'll roll it. He'll pull out like 4 decks and 4 deck boxes and like roll a die in front of me.
Yeah. Yeah, so he picked Examon. So game 1, he goes into Exa to clear out one of my tamers.
Okay.
And he kills my, I think it was my EX4 Matt and Ty. And then when he chunked my security, he literally hit an extra Nokia and an extra Matt and Ty, the BT23 one. So I actually plussed off of it. So then I just promoted and killed him because it gave me everything I needed. Game 2, he was missing a second level 5. So he just hard passed to 3, and I needed exactly 3 memory to just promote and OTK him. So I promoted and OTK'd him, and the game was over. And that was the locals, because we were done. It was a true undefeated, and I got first. And then me and Chris played 2 more rounds, and as priorly mentioned, my deck didn't show up. So see, Alter S isn't a problem if Alter S can't get to you. Or if I can't.
He is a problem.
No, he's a good boy. He does his best.
That's a man.
He's a little good boy.
Yeah, he's just a good boy. Alright, so how'd Friday, guys? I didn't go, so.
Yeah, explain. I explained why I didn't go Tuesday, Brandon.
Oh, yeah, Brandon. What you want? Should I just read off the messages you sent me?
Oh, please do. It's hilarious.
Okay. All right. Here is why Brandon did not go Friday. Let's see.
People will agree with my choices.
I don't think they will.
What I watched.
I won't.
Also, I'm gonna stay home tonight. Gonna watch a movie with E's family and eat special cheese and sausage. Couldn't say no.
What the hell is special cheese and sausage?
I don't know. I reply with an emoji. I said, then you're driving Tuesday and Friday next week. He says, someone from their side sent us a box of special cheese and sausage. And sure, that's fine.
Yeah. So we got a Christmas gift.
What movie did you watch?
I said,
we watched Monty Python and the Holy Grail.
Oh my god. I said, you're right. I was like, you're right. You definitely can't take any of that with you to eat. He said, why? That would be rude to everyone else who wants some. What?
Yeah, I'm supposed to take all of it? Like, what am I doing?
No, you cut some of it off.
What's the point of experiencing these special cheeses and sausages if you don't, enjoy them with everybody?
To experience it.
They didn't even watch.
That's not even the Christmas spirit.
Brand's the only one who actually watched Monty Python too. I bet you no one else even paid attention.
It was just background.
I mean, understand.
Most of them hadn't even seen it, so they
were
enjoying it.
They didn't even understand the whole. What? You don't understand the holy hand grenade?
I'm
familiar with the movie, and I've seen clips, but I've never watched it before.
They ran out of budget. They couldn't buy horses, so they had to use coconuts.
And like one of the first lines of the movies is explaining why they're using coconuts.
And they also ran out of budget to film an ending, so they just had everyone arrested.
Yeah,
it's great.
It's very meta.
So I want you to know, the knights who say "nee" have become a household staple now.
Okay, great. So, anyways, Brandon didn't go because of cheese and sausage.
Oh, dude, it was great. They were really good. We had to go get Ritz, though. It didn't come with crackers, so we went and got crackers.
So, there were 7 of us last night. I'll go next because I got second somehow despite not winning a single match.
Oh, spoilers, dude.
I
wanted people to figure that out on their own with you coming in second.
Oh, okay. Just bleep all this out.
I'll cut that out.
So I got second. Round 1, I got the bye. Okay, love that. Go to locals, get a bye.
Unfortunate, yeah. I always hate that.
All because, Brandon didn't show, so another reason why I was angry with him.
Literally the only reason he had a bye is because Brandon didn't show up. And because Josh was in Texas with, I guess, his family.
So, I decide I'm going to play Galaxy. Just because for fun. Like, why not? Because I'm like, you know what? I can't play Cross again until I get all the actual cards in. Because it's going to look like mishmash, like, because not everything's in it.
Yeah. Did you play Hexplow in your Galaxy, or was it pure Galaxy?
No, it was Galaxy bottom end, and then like good cards top end.
With Diana's.
So I got with Diana's. She's a really good card.
She is. And the fact that she's a Galaxy card, it makes her even better because you can just go into a new Mega whenever you want.
So I played against, and I probably should have played Cross because I should have warmed up with Galaxy because it's a lot of moving pieces. Round 1 I played against Todd. Yeah, he bricked. I was able to win that game.
Round two.
Oh, round two. Yeah, round 2. Yeah. Played against Todd, who was playing Diaboromon. We ended up tying, mainly because we realized after I lethaled him in Game 3 that the Mach Galgamon's effect and the Gabumon Bond of Friendship, Gabumons Bond of Friendship Ace cards, when attacking effects would trigger at the same time, and I activated them separately. And it wasn't until after we finished that Ben and Sean, who were watching, picked up the cards. And we're like, wait, hold on, we think these trigger at the same time. Todd was able to...
mandatory is the issue, not the fact they triggered at the same time.
Well, yes. And he was able to reset it because we went into turns, and that was the final turn.
But
Game 1...
The turn prior,
yes,
you had a guaranteed lethal line if you had scrambled back the Mirage from your trash and done the play that you did what ended up being your final turn.
Yes.
But he had too much defensive stuff going on when you did it the next turn where you could not kill him. You just put him to 0.
Yes. Yeah, it was rough because Ben and Sean finished extremely early. And Sean's not too bad about it, but Ben reacts.
I am poker face. I would just sit there and watch quietly. Ben is like,
yeah, Ben will put his hands up. He'll walk away. He'll come back. He'll say stuff. He'll be like, and I'm like, dude, it makes me question everything. I'm like, I know I'm not playing well now.
He literally.
You messed up. You messed up when you hear Ben behind you. Just go.
No, Ben stands there. He'll stand there, and then when you don't do what he thinks is the best play, he'll walk away like this, and I'm like.
When we both walked off, he literally called me over to talk to me about the lethal line because he's he has he can do this because I didn't see the Gabumon in your hand and he did because he was closer to your side.
That also wasn't helping. He was seeing what was in my hand.
Yeah, and when he told me that, I was like, oh yeah, he definitely could have just killed him there because we did the math and I was like, he would because of you'd be evoing into the Mirage for free and gaining memory. You wouldn't even pass turn if you checked attach we can out of security. It was 100% guaranteed lethal.
So that's certainly because that started early. That was after because Game 1 between me and Todd was, even though Todd bricked, my deck can't kill super fast unless I see the right top end pieces. If I see Dianamon, it's gonna be slow.
Yeah.
She's only checking one security a turn, So unless I see Gallon X or Hexplow, that's where I'm getting most of my damage from. And Examon. Huh? Medieval. I mean, what about him?
Are you playing?
I can't digivolve into him. Yeah, I play 1.
Oh, are you doing all blue?
Yeah, it's all blue because all the rest of the top end.
You're not playing any red level 5s?
No, because most of them can't digivolve.
Okay.
Yeah. And the Mach and the Wongkun.
Yeah. That's fair. I forgot that you have 2 different blue level 5s now.
Yeah. So Game 1 took a little bit longer. It was a little bit of a grind because I wasn't killing him very fast. And then in Game 2, he went full Diaboromon stack real quick and with multiple bodies with the rush. There was no answering it. And then we went to Game 3 where we were starting to play a little bit faster. And Game 2 is when, and I'm pretty sure I probably fumbled somewhere in there, is when Ben and Sean had walked up and were watching, and now Ben's starting to react, and I'm like, now I'm second guessing everything. Mm-hmm. I'm not playing well. I already know this. There's a lot of moving pieces.
I know you get nervous when someone's watching you. That's why I don't say a word or make any noises.
Yeah, so, because I was I literally looked at my trash, I fanned it out, I was I should probably pick up the Gallon X here, and Ben literally, walked away with his hands in his face, and that's probably when I was supposed to pick up the Mirage.
It was.
And yeah, and I'm like, well, now I'm thinking, well, now I can't pick up that Gallon X. Like, obviously, there's a better play here. Am I wasting the scramble doing this?
So
so I'm like, yeah. Now I'm second guessing everything.
You could have killed him if you picked up either Gallon X or Mirage. It just would have been more memory efficient to pick up the Mirage. But you could have lethaled him either way, assuming there's no catastrophe cannon insecurity. Because if you Gallon X, you wouldn't have enough memory to not pass turn.
Right. So. That certainly didn't help. And then I thought I finally saw the correct line, but it's like Sean said, it was one turn too late. That's just one of those decks that I have to play a couple more times before I get a little bit better with it, because it obviously wasn't the deck, it was me. And then round 3, I played against Dante, who was playing Zephiga, which somehow turns out to be a very bad matchup, because his stuff becomes immune.
Oh yeah.
And Zephiga Ace goes around all my protection, because it's only deletion based protection.
It is.
And he plays, I swear to God, 8 copies of Zephiga Ace. He's always gonna have one in hand. It gets around everything like Gallon X, because he just digivolves into it, passing turn. And bottom decks it. It gets around Dianamon. I mean, what's good is Ice Clad. You're just decking her. My protection is deletion based. So we ended up tying as well. 1-1-1. Yeah. So I mean, there's nothing I could really do there. It was funny. I mean, yeah, that deck's just really... the Zephiga is, really bad if you can just kill them really fast.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. So, yeah, it was a interesting matchup. Yep. And I ended up in second.
Technically, you were undefeated. Some would say.
I was. I technically did not lose a match.
Never lost a match, dude. So I came in first. I was playing Mastamon. Round 1... I played against Dante playing Zephiga, which is not a bad matchup. It's more just annoying than anything, and only if he sticks a Medieval Gallant on the field. Game 1, I won pretty swiftly because unfortunately, I had the stuff to go into a Masty. I had BT11 Mireille and evoed into a 5 and played the other 5. But the only Masty in my hand was the Ace, and I was like, I'm not going to do that. So I passed turn doing something else. And he Medieval Gallanted me, and then tried to Vortex over the other body, and I was like, alright, dude, I guess this is what's happening, because I can't let this Medieval stick, and I don't want you to kill this for free. So I was like, alright, counter timing, get rid of it, and then I just won from there. Pretty quickly before he was able to reestablish. Game 2, he stuck a Medieval Gallantmon, and for the rest of the match, he was playing around the Ace, because it happened on his second turn of the game, Game 1.
Straight PTSD already.
Yeah, because he didn't know how many I played. He was just like, oh, okay, well, he's just gonna have it every time.
Yeah, because you only play 1, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Game 2, he played around it, which was funny because I did have it in my hand the entire game as well. And
so he was playing correctly.
He was. It was just funny because I was like, I feel like he would. I was thinking, man, I was like, I feel like he wouldn't do this if he knew I only played 1. And he stuck a Medieval Gallant, which slowed the game to a crawl because you can out it and play through it. It's just it's awkward and annoying. And it's also even more annoying whenever he gets other stuff on the field that gains immunity and stuff, and you're worried about Zephiga Ace and things like that. And I ended up getting close to the point of decking out while my security was slowly depleting. And I got to the point where I was like, all right, I should be able to kill him on this turn. And I knew he had Zephiga Ace in his hand. He had 20 plus cards in his hand, and we know that he plays 4 copies basically. Mm-hmm. And unfortunately, as I was swinging at him, I forgot because I was going to... Because I had 5 Mastamons on the field. I was going to trigger my CS Masties and recover the stuff that already swung because he was waiting to Zephica ace me, and I also needed security to trigger my promo Masties effects when I swung with them. And I forgot to recover once I got to the point where I was checking his last security, and at that point neither one of us have security, and I'm like, damn it, I can't trigger these Mastamons anymore. And I was like, okay, try to swing. And he aced, and he kept me from being able to swing with Alliance because I didn't have a second body unsuspended to force him to block with his Zephica, where it would just die and I'd get overflow.
Yeah.
And I didn't have enough memory to play another body to swing and be big enough because he had like a DP buff. So I was like, yep, that's game. So I scooped, and we went to game 3, and we had like less than 10 minutes left in the round, so I was like, hopefully this is very quick. But thankfully, he didn't stick an annoying medieval Gallantmon, and he did try to swing over me again. He was like, I'm not going to play around at this time, and I had the ace again, so won that 2-1. Round 2, who did I play against round 2? Oh yeah, Ben. So Ben was playing Demons, and Ben and I tested the matchup because Ben was trying to test his Demons last week, and he wanted to see like if it was worth like trying to play. I'm not sure why. I guess just because he's kind of bored and he didn't really want to play Masty, and like Demons is one of his pet decks. I personally think it's kind of a bad meta call.
The thing is, like, it's okay. It's an okay deck. The
I think it's too slow.
Forever. Yeah, it takes forever.
It's way too slow, and it just doesn't match up well into the popular decks, in my opinion.
I think if you're in a best of 1, okay, I could see you going for it. 40 minutes, 45 minutes for game 1 sounds perfect for Demon Lords. Best of 3, you're drawing a lot.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I think it's one of those decks where it's like, if you don't win game 1, there's a very good chance you're just tying.
And sometimes even if you do win game 1,
yeah, you tie.
OTKs you game 2, and you're just like, all right,
yeah,
it's over.
It just feels like a deck that takes too long, and it's one of those decks you actually have to think a lot and try and make the proper plays and whatnot. And if you don't, you're just going to time a lot, and that's draining too. Like, I wouldn't want to play multiple rounds of that.
Yeah, but he wanted to play it or test it, so I was like, okay, and I loaded up Mastamon. We discovered over the course of a few hours that is basically unwinnable for him. It is similar to the Royal Knight matchup, except for I think Demon Lords has a slightly better matchup in a Mastery than Royal Knights does, but it's still basically unwinnable. They just have better outs to your stuff, but it's still not good. So I won game 1 and game 2. He did the best he could. I mean, he like slowed me down with Ruin Mode a couple times and things like that, but like he was basically never going to win. Like, in order for him to win that match, or that in order for him to take a game off me, I have to just break for like several turns. So I won 2-0, and then we went and watched Chris and Todd play out the last game and a half of their match. And then we did have a true undefeated after that. Since you guys drew, I was the true undefeated, but I wanted to play a third round, and so did everybody else. So we did another round, and I got paired with Todd. Oh yeah, I was gonna do this. So I was thinking when I sat down, I was like, as long as I don't break, I mean, this should be like a pretty good matchup, right?
I heard that your hand was bad.
Yeah, so my opening hand, game 1, I won the die roll, which was unfortunate. I didn't want to win the die roll versus the Dia. I mulliganed my hand because the first hand was pretty unplayable, and then my opening hand, game 1, after mulliganing was this.
It looks perfect.
It was it was 2 CS Angelomons, 2 CS Lady Devs, and BT11 Mirai going first. So I was like, okay, Mirai, here's 5, your turn. Thankfully, I gave him so much memory that he really didn't know, like, he didn't really have a good way to like use it efficiently to like
Puts
not
hands
give
up like I don't know what to do with my hand.
Yeah, which I've had that problem before. Like we had a conversation about it, and I was like, yeah, sometimes when my opponent gives me too much, I'm like, I don't know what to do here because like everything, like I feel like I'm gonna give you too much memory back.
Yeah, you get memory locked where you're like, oh my god, I can actually play cards, but then you're like,
I don't have enough cards to play.
Dude, what happens if I play too many?
Yeah.
Like, it's so annoying when I have, like, a thought and a plan going second. Like, oh, if they give me 2, if they give me 3, I can do this. They're like, all right, here's 4. And I'm like
now
I don't have enough cards that cost that much.
Yeah, I don't have a way to, like, choke you back. I'm either going to have to hard pass or, like, do something else. Like, I just... he ended up playing 2 rookies to choke me back to 1, but he did not put a rookie in his breeding area. And so my turn, I just I went to 2 because of the Mirai, and then played one of the lady devs to blow up one of the rookies, set him to 2, and then he evoed into a rookie in raising and did something else. I drew for turn. I think I drew a rookie on this turn. It may have been the next turn, but it took me a few turns to see a rookie. But from that point forward, he never actually put a D on the field because he never had enough memory to go into it without passing turn. He never got any higher than, I think, a 4 in raising for most of the time. And then I ended up putting out a Mastamon, another Mastamon, and I choked him to 1 with a pillow on the field the turn after he went into a 5 in its breeding area to make sure he could DM me on his turn.
That damn pillow.
Yeah, and I was like, your turn at 1, I have a pillow on the field, you've already committed your 5 in raising, so like you literally can't play. And he was like, yep, that's game 2. And then game 2, he went second, and I drew a pretty good hand. I opened Patamon and like I think both Mirais. I evoed into Patamon, and then I played BT11 Mirai in game 5 again because it felt like the best time to do it because I didn't want to evo one of my 4s on top of my pad. I'd rather know it was in my security. Ended up doing similar things, getting rid of his tamers if you ever put them on the field and stuff like that. That deck has to open pretty well, and I have to basically brick in order for to lose that matchup, I think. So I won that.
I don't even get mad at CS Mossy. It's the promo one. Getting rid of the tamers, like so many decks rely on their tamers, and the ability to just be able to get rid of tamers like that is just so disheartening.
It's so like, good.
It's the exact same feeling of playing against Examon, but it's also worse against Examon because it's like you can't even hide a DGO. Like if you against Bossamon, you can hide behind DGO if you see it.
Yeah.
If you even see it. But against Examon, they're just like, alright, kill that. And I'm just like, oh.
Yeah, and the fact that it's non-deletion tamer removal that doesn't even put it back in your hand, like it's just like, hey, it's going in your security. You're not going to see it until I kill you.
Oh, I don't want you to ever see it. Put it in your security and then trash it.
I always just put it on the bottom. There's not a lot of decks that I would not just put it on the bottom. I think maybe yellow decks I might put it on top, but it just kind of depends. But yeah, it's non-deletion based, so like it poops on the Mallow loop deck because you get rid of their tamer without deleting it, so they don't get any of their effects, just stuff like that. The CS Masty is really good, but the promo Masty is one of they're both the reasons why the deck is really good. They're both really strong cards in their own way.
Right.
Yeah. Went undefeated, only dropped 1 game to Zefka because I'm dumb and forgot to recover off my Masties. And came first. And I pulled... Where'd I put that card? So last week, this was my participant card. Very cool. And this week, this was my winner card.
Nice.
It's a sign.
Yeah, I don't know what's a sign of. I'm not playing that deck. It's like, you can play it in the Ice Snow deck or Rocks.
So you're playing Rocks?
Nope. Sure aren't. I have no desire to play Rocks. Chris does, though, for some reason.
I'll find it. I'll find the solution.
Are you still trying to figure out an anti-Mastamon deck?
I'm getting there. I'll figure it out eventually.
One day, I will solve this riddle. Anti-Mastamon is literally just Mastamon, dog. That's the answer.
You just play that.
Yeah,
you just play Mastamon.
The solution is right there. You just play Mastamon. All right, so you wanted to do a Krima recap?
Krima recap.
Okay, Christmas recap. What are we discussing exactly?
I don't know. Christmas was Christmas. I mean, well, I gave everyone gift cards because no one told me what they wanted except for my sister, who I actually just ordered her stuff.
Yeah, we talk about how Chris is a horrible gift giver.
And you can pick out your own gifts. It's $30, baby. You can go anywhere you want with it.
All I'm saying is I got him something he didn't ask for, but I'm sure he was thankful to receive it.
I was. It was a very nice gift.
Yeah. And yet, also, one of the reasons I want to do Christmas recap, socks acquired. I did get
socks. I also received socks.
They're Batman socks, so you know.
Mine are just regular socks.
Yeah, mine are Batman.
Makes sense that they are Batman.
Yeah, it does make sense. Yeah, so I got Chris a PS5 controller, the Ghost of Yotai one, and we also got him the Ghost of Yotai ramen bowl, which was pretty cool. Little chopsticks, they're katanas.
They're a little awkward to use, but yeah, they're pretty cool.
Yeah.
Are they curved?
No.
No. They have sword hilts, and they're at the very back, so they're like, yeah, it's just really weird. I'd open it and show you, but it's all the way over there.
That's fine.
Yeah. Sean, what did you get this year? And what did you give?
What did I give?
Oh God, are you like Chris? You just give everybody gift cards because you're bad at this?
No, I hate gift cards, dude. If I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna give you cash.
See, that's what I should have done. I should have done cash.
Oh, also, I think I figured out why your gift card situation was.
Nope, I figured it out after I had that whole meltdown.
Yeah, it's because you bought the MasterCard ones.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. He had to pay a fee.
I typically don't buy
the like credit card gift cards. Yeah, it's like a $5 like activation fee or something stupid.
Yeah.
Scam, dude. That's one of the reasons I don't like gift cards is stuff like that.
So yeah, so I typically don't ever buy gift cards for people. Like, it's like you said, I'd rather do cash. But I was like, I didn't feel like pulling out all the cash and doing all that and breaking it out and whatnot. So I was like, I'll just buy gift cards. So I got off work. I'm tired. It's been rough because it's been the holidays. So I go around the store, I grab everything, I grab all the gift cards just off the rack. I just look, I'm like, which one? I didn't really look and be like, all right, I just know these are it. So I grab them. I walk over to my mom, who's also working. She had like one customer in line. I'm like, all right, they're almost done. Let me just hop in here. She'll check me out real quick. She just swiped everything. She didn't tell me, hey, this is charging you $6.78 a card. And I wasn't paying attention because, I'm talking to her. And then afterwards, when she gets home, I go, I was like, why didn't you tell me it was charging me like $7 a card? Because I didn't realize until I looked at the receipt when I got home. Because I was like looking at my totals like, dang, that was pretty expensive. Like, yeah, the math ain't mathin'.
Mm-hmm.
And so I looked at it, and it was $7 almost for every card. And I was like, why didn't you tell me? She's like, I just assumed you knew. And I was like, no.
Doesn't it say it on the front that it does that?
It's in tiny little lettering in the top right corner, right underneath where it says how much you can actually put on the card.
Mm-hmm.
So, of course, I didn't look at that. I just, again, like I said, I just grabbed them. Now I know I'm just going to do cash from
I have a general idea of how gift cards work.
Yeah. People are lucky. Everyone that I gave them to, I didn't charge to have their gift.
It's like, you actually owe me $7.
Yeah, that was funny because I think it was yesterday. I was like opening all my gift cards to put them in my wallet, and I opened this one. I saw it was a MasterCard, and I was like, I have to activate this too. So I had to go online, activate it, and then I was like, this is why he paid a fee. He got the MasterCard.
Yeah, I think gift cards are a scam. I hate them. I don't know how companies manage to convince people that cash is more impersonal than gift cards.
Yeah.
It's like, my sister, her gift was a ploy. It was a straight up, it was a ploy. She got me a Longhorn gift card.
So you took her to Longhorn?
She wants to go to Longhorn.
Yeah.
Well, actually, when she told me that she was doing that for you, she was like, so Brandon can take Emma to Longhorn and he can use it, but we can also go with him. I'm like, okay, Santa.
Yeah, she got me enough on the card to pay for like half a steak, by the way.
It's $30.
That's half a steak.
That's like 3/4 of a steak.
Yeah, I don't even think that's enough to eat there for one person.
No, it's usually about like...
You get like a 6-ounce steak?
Yeah, I get
a water?
A little baby one.
Yeah.
Oh, that was funny, though. Anyway, back to what you were saying, Sean.
I guess, I gave Brandon an alt-art Nokia from BT23. I gave Chris an alt-art Machinedramon from whatever set, EX9?
Yeah, the DM set.
Yeah. I gave Ben an alt-art Beals Ace from EX10, I think.
Not even a Mastemon or a Mirai?
No.
One of the ones that he needs?
The ones that he needs are $100 or $150.
Super expensive.
Yep.
He did get lucky. They were selling the Cyber Eden boxes for $40 last night at TBS. And he bought 2 boxes, and he did pull one alt-art Mirai.
Did he buy 2?
Did he buy 1 box?
He bought 1. I bought 2.
Oh, 1 box. Okay. And he got lucky.
He pulls an alt-art BT22 mirror, and he's like, Sean, I'm only 4 alt-arts away from having Masty alted out. And I was like, yeah, that's about $450 for those 4 alt-arts.
So lucky. His luck has been crazy. He should literally gamble, invest, play the lotto. Tuesday, he bought 2 of the Sakuya starter decks and says, what if I pull it? First thing he opened, he pulls the Renamon.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Crazy. He needs to go gamble.
Have it all.
I wonder if he'll build... I mean, he wouldn't play it if he built Sakuya anyway, because he doesn't have 4 of them. And I gave Josh an alt-art Crimson Mode Ace. Emily and I didn't exchange gifts this year. And...
Is it because you guys don't eat dinner together?
That is exactly why. We're about to go to Disney again in like 2 weeks or something. So that's kind of like our Christmas present to each other. We gave my mother-in-law, or like we like chipped in to get my mother-in-law a new mattress. We got our niece and nephew toys and stuff of various things. My niece really likes cinnamon roll from Hello Kitty.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
So we got...
I was like, cinnamon rolls, like the food?
She loves cinnamon rolls, dude.
We just bought her a bunch of packs of cinnamon rolls.
Yeah. So we got her like all kinds of stuff. Like she can be like super G'd up in cinnamon roll attire, and she's got plushies and stuff. Nephew, he likes Minecraft and stuff, so we got him stuff for that. He also likes Pokemon, and his favorite Pokemon is Arceus, so we got him in the foot tall Arceus plushie.
Out of all the Pokemon, his literal favorite one is God.
Yes.
Yeah.
He has...
How else are you supposed to be the very best that no one ever was?
Yeah, he has...
God.
He has like a focus on like the strongest of things. And in his mind
so
that...
He likes like Goku, not Vegeta.
He doesn't know anything about Dragon Ball right now, but he's not my kid. He doesn't know. But in his mind, Arceus is the strongest, because why wouldn't he be? He's literally a god.
Right.
So that's why he's his favorite.
You didn't show him an Omnimon and being like, hey, I would slap Arceus around.
It's coming, dude. I actually showed both of them my Mastermind deck this week whenever I was over there one night. It's coming. I'm gonna teach him.
You're like,
all about.
Don't touch these.
I literally
Children,
said.
I don't know where your hands have been.
I literally said when I started showing, I was like, these are for adult hands only.
Because how old are they? 6
and 9.
Oh god, at least
I mean, come on, the joke's right itself. I mean,
whatever.
16 and 10.
Yeah, that's appropriate. They're kids. Let's see what else.
Chris, for their age range, you have to say 6'7" now.
You're right.
Are they saying that?
Yeah. Every person under the age of like 17 probably says it, and if you say it in front of them, they like activate like a sleeper agent. Got my sister-in-law, instead of a gift card, because she did want a new purse, we gave her $150 cash to buy a new purse. We knew what brand she wanted, but I hate gift cards, so I was like, here's cash. So find what you want, and just stuff like that. Yeah, pretty much covers it. We got my mom some stuff. She likes dogs, so we got her some dog affiliated things.
Did you guys do anything like special for like dinner and stuff, or was it just like a standard Christmas feast?
I went over to my wife's grandparents' house, and my wife's mother cooked up a lasagna dinner.
Nice.
I don't like pasta, so
what?
I ate like, I got like a small serving of like the meat sauce, because she cooked that separately, and just kind of nibbled on that.
The hell's wrong with pasta?
Yeah, what's wrong with
it swells up in your stomach and makes you uncomfortable.
That's the best part.
That's when you go into your food coma and then wake up when they bring out the pie.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of doing that. I don't like being miserable, so yeah, I don't really eat pasta. Like chicken parm.
95% of my diet.
Chicken parm and like angel hair spaghetti in small quantities are like basically the only two forms of pasta that I'll eat. And chicken parm obviously isn't really, there's like a little bit of spaghetti on the side, but like it's literally a piece of chicken with marinara sauce on it.
Marinara, a little bit of cheese on top.
Yeah. And then we went to Agape, I guess is how you say it. I don't know if you're familiar with that. Yesterday with my mom. It's like a fancy restaurant, off Scenic. I was kind of underwhelmed.
What do they serve?
It's like a Greek. I think it's like a Greek kind of restaurant, but they serve a lot of different. It's like a high end restaurant.
Right.
Like the bill was like over $200 for the three of us.
Jeez.
And I didn't really care for. The only thing I actually liked, I'll tell you what I ordered. I ordered like a Greek style hummus with pita bread as an appetizer.
Okay.
I took like a couple bites of that, and I was like, this is actually pretty good. And then I ordered an elk steak that came with creamy sweet potatoes and green beans. Elk steak was super underwhelming. The sweet potatoes are actually pretty decent. Green beans sucked.
How do you mess up green beans? They're so easy. You just boil them in water, season them.
I think they left out the last part. I mean, it looked like they were seasoning on them, but they didn't really taste like anything. I had never had elk before, so I was like tempted to try, because I almost ordered the venison, because I was like, I know that I like venison, but I was like, I'll be adventurous and get the elk, because I've heard that that's good. Not the way they make it, apparently. Emily got a flight of creme brulee for dessert. One was gingerbread, and that was actually pretty good. And then it was like chocolate and vanilla. But yeah, the only thing that I actually liked from what I ordered was the hummus.
Unfortunate.
Yeah. So like I didn't really have buyer's remorse because we were taking my mom out for dinner, and like her and my wife enjoyed the food, so I was like, cool, as long as you guys liked your stuff, but like my food was kind of shit. And we did that Color Me Mine place where you like paint pottery and they cook it for you. I don't know if you guys are familiar with that.
No.
Never heard of it. Yeah.
It's have you guys heard of Painting with a Twist?
Yes.
It's like
Yes.
right next to that place.
Oh, okay.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. It's not really my bag, but they both like it for some reason.
So when you guys went out to that agape place, did you and your mom have a table, and then like Emily was off to another table? Because you know you guys don't eat together.
Unfortunately, they could not accommodate our dining request to have us eat at different tables.
Sag.
Yeah, we all had to sit at the same table, dude. It felt so wrong.
Probably why you didn't like the dinner as much. You're like, man, something feels off here.
Yeah, it's like, why can't I hear you and see you?
Funny.
Yeah, overall, an okay Christmas.
Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, mine was pretty okay too. Obviously, you saw that I got the socks. As far as the gifts I gave out this year, I already said, you know, we gave Chris that PS5 controller and whatnot. Got my sister a Sleep Token T-shirt for, you know, 'cause I guess she really likes them now. A new coloring book because she's really into like adult coloring books. Not like that. Don't read into that. I see you, Bussy Destroyer, in the comments. And then like a table for her to like be able to like use all her stuff while she's in bed, because that is like her permanent resting place. I got my mother a Fleetwood Mac Stevie Nicks inspired Barbie doll, because you know she doesn't have anything she collects. So I was like, you know what, you like Stevie Nicks, here you go, you can collect this now. You can have the problem we all have where we have too much stuff. For my wife, I got her this little guy. She's been eyeballing this for about 2 years now, and they finally re-released it, and I didn't tell her, so obviously I had to get that as a Christmas gift. Little Ice Kirby, very cute. And then I think for her sister, I got her a Eevee hoodie, and there's a couple other things me and E both kind of like split for other people. As far as what I got these little guys, little Plabaco model kits. I got Metal Garu and Omnimon. The Omnimon is very sharp. He has a lot of pointy edges. He was a pain in the butt to put together, but he's very cool. Damn near stabbed myself about 5-10 times with that little guy. Yeah, I love those. They're adorable. My wife got me a little art print of my favorite scene in all of Star Wars, the Binary Sunset. So I was very happy with this. This is awesome. I can't find I need to find a place to hang it up.
I see an open space right behind you.
Yeah, right. Perfect. And then 2 of her family members also got me these. They're these little buildable kits for Chainsaw Man. I got me a big old Pochita now. I gotta put together. Oh, and I also got this band tee as well. So, I think it was a pretty good Christmas as far as like that goes. Our dinner was also really good too. So my wife, she cooked us up some stuff. She got us some mashed potatoes, turkey, and mac and cheese. We were supposed to have stuffing, but somehow that got forgotten along the way. Well, I thought that was funny, because I don't eat the stuffing, so it didn't affect me. But she actually managed to make a turkey that was not only juicy, but very well seasoned. So.
It's impossible. That is not true.
Oh, dude, I'm telling you, it was awesome.
I don't care what you say. You have to say that.
You're contractually obligated.
Yeah. Then they also made her.
I don't care what anyone says.
Truffles.
I don't care what. Yes, those are delicious. I don't care what anyone says. It is impossible to cook a good turkey. I don't care. Just have ham.
I do always prefer ham, but there are people in this family who
can't have it, unfortunately.
So we went with turkey. Yeah, it was pretty good. Also went over to, Chris's place, hung out with them for a bit. Our best buddy, Dale, who lives in Virginia now because he just got done with his service in the Navy. I mean, he's been done for 2 years now.
I think 3.
It's been that long?
I think so.
He was still in service when they had Salem. I might be wrong. I'll have to ask him. But he came down, surprise visit, which was awesome. It was kind of funny because me and Chris actually bought his daughter a Christmas gift and had it shipped to their house. And it was showing up the day after they came down here. So I was like, because they surprised us. So it was like a whole, it was kind of funny. So their gift is waiting for them. I guess they have a friend that can grab it for them, so it doesn't just get porch pirated. Yeah, I'd say I had a pretty good Christmas. Chris, what about you? What did you do?
Nothing.
Sounds like a great Christmas.
I went to my aunt's for dinner and it sucked. All right, next.
Yeah. The fun
We play Dirty Santa and they try and rig the game to get to certain people the gift cards they buy, which was hilarious this year to watch because they accidentally bought TJ Maxx only gift cards. That was funny.
That's a solid place to buy from.
With $100?
When you're trying to give just straight up money to people and you accidentally get a gift card, it's kind of funny.
The wrong kind of gift card.
That's why I think gift cards are a scam. They're stupid. I don't know why people do that. They've been convinced that their cash is impersonal. How is a gift card less impersonal?
Any more personal.
Yeah.
I think the thought process is you're picking a place you know they like, and that makes it personal.
Which I think is worse. You're forcing me to spend this money at this place. And also, if I don't spend exactly this much or more, I'm going to have change left on it that I'm probably never going to use, which is the scam that's built into gift cards, and it's stupid that they exist.
I agree with Sean after this last experience I had with them. My only and last experience with them.
I learned that they were a scam when I was a child and had my first gift card to Blockbuster. I must have been 10 or 11, and I had 30 cents left on it, and I was like, this is stupid.
I can't use this.
Yeah, this is dumb.
Next time you use it, you just use your 30 cents and then you pay with
God.
I was a kid. How often am I going to Blockbuster and spending my money?
Comment down below if you even know what a Blockbuster is.
Real age check right there.
Yeah.
Oh, God. No, my favorite place was Hollywood Video.
I don't think we had any in this area. I never went to one.
I never saw any. That's the one that we always used to go rent Conker's Bad Fur Day from.
Yeah, it was Movie Gallery, Blockbuster, and then mom and pop video rental stores.
Yeah.
Any more Christmas stuff?
Nope, sounds good to me.
Okay.
Yeah, you Grinch.
Christmas sucks. I don't know what to tell you.
You're a mean one.
It's so dumb. People start talking about it before October's even over. It overshadows every other holiday. And for what? So you can just spend a bunch of money and give gifts to people and get gifts that you want from other people? I mean, that's all it's about. It's dumb.
I mean...
At least on Halloween, you're giving out candy and scaring little kids.
I mean, yeah,
that's more enjoyable.
Kids. When they show up to your house.
Yeah. Yeah, and they show up to they come to you.
Weekly reveals. So we are getting a gold bordered Pyodramon. Shocker.
Lame. Should have been another art.
I mean, we did talk about it, but now we're actually seeing it. So.
Yes.
Should have been an art that went along with the XVmon and Stingmon they released.
Tough titties, dude. Spend $400 and buy a playset of the actual alt arts.
Yeah.
Then we have the regular super rare Ryugumon.
I will say I don't like how they're doing this, where some cards are only getting these gold borders, because that's not going to help fix the problem. They'll go down by a little bit, but not as much as they should if they were getting 2 printings.
I think they are getting 2 printings. I think they're printing.
Yeah, we still don't know if it's getting a normal border and a gold. I'm pretty sure the gold just makes it a chase.
All right.
Yeah, I don't see why they would reveal the regular looking card and the gold border when they're talking about the set itself. They would just reveal the gold border one.
Let's hope that it's getting a regular one and a gold border.
It is strongly implied that that's what's happening, because otherwise I don't see why. Do they need to remind us what the regular one looks like? I don't think so.
No, you're right. You're right. That's what I'm saying. Some have it, some don't. Like, the ones that have the gold border are like these chase cards, like Pyodramon, X Antibody, that secret rare Greymon. You know what I mean? So I'm like,
are these the Greymon listing? They showed both.
Right. So I don't know. I'm hoping it's both, because like these are obviously cards that people want to get their hands on.
Yeah. Expensive card.
Yeah.
And then we have Sunamon.
Sunamon.
Your turn once per turn. When your security stack is removed from this Digimon, may digivolve into a Shaman. Trade Digimon card in the hand with the Evo cost reduced by 1.
Yeah, so far this is looking pretty good.
Yeah, this is Jupiter.deck, Tamu.
Yeah. I've seen this deck played a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Oof. It's gonna be. It looks pretty fun. It might be a Sean deck.
Maybe. I mean, it is yellow.
Yeah. It is also the second Sunamon we've gotten in just this set.
Just this set, yeah.
Yeah, it's
2 Sunamons. Yeah. Then we have Elecmon. All unplayable, the top 3 cards of your deck. Add 1 card with the Iliad trait and 1 card with the Time Turner trait among them to the hand. Turn the rest to the bottom of the deck. Inheritable when attacking once per turn. You may add your top security card to the hand. Then if you have 0 security cards, recover +1.
That's pretty good.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, I think with comboing with Jupiter, I think you can go up to 3. Because doesn't he recover 2?
Yeah, if you proper your card, if you proper your effects in the correct order, I think so.
Yeah.
Nice.
Then we have Aegiomon, the alt art. Looks pretty nice. If you're
It's a pretty cool card.
Yeah.
This is going to be a very, very pretty deck, very expensive deck.
Oh yeah.
It'll be very pretty if you have deep pockets.
Yes.
Then we have the SP for whoever this is.
Haruka.
Yeah, I can't read Japanese and I don't remember her name. This looks pretty nice. It's an SP though, so like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then we have the SP for Dan and Cannon.
Yeah, that's fine.
Looks okay.
They got their gats.
They do, dude. One of them is pointing it at the camera with no trigger discipline.
Yet?
Neither one of them have trigger discipline, dude. Her finger's on the trigger and she's pointed straight up.
Did you know their father died?
Yeah.
I believe someone may have mentioned that to me at some point.
Yeah, I hate bringing it up.
Do you know your dad's dead?
Your dad's dead.
And then this is the real alt art for Aegiomon, the SP.
Yeah, it's very good looking.
Mm-hmm.
A really good card.
Yeah. And then the SP for Inori.
It's okay. I think it's a little plain Jane from me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
I like that the yellow is like basically the only color on her. I think it kind of makes it pop, but yeah. I mean, it'll probably look pretty cool in person, but
oh, of course, all of these would.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Have we seen a normal alt art for her?
I think so.
I cannot remember for the life of me, and I don't feel like scrolling up to find it.
Same. And then we have Kakatorimon. On play when Digivolving, may suspend one Digimon. If this effect suspended your Digimon, one of your Digimon with Avian or Bird in any of its traits, or the Vortex Warrior's trait unsuspends. If this effect unsuspended, that Digimon may attack. Inheritable all turns. When a turn this Digimon deletes your opponent's Digimon in battle, gain 1 memory.
I'm so tired of that. That inheritable is always... It's either gain a memory or trash the security. That's all you get.
It's right here, Brandon. It's the one where she's sitting on the rooftop with AJO and they're looking into the sky.
See, I think I'd prefer that one.
I agree.
Over the SP. I'm sure the SP will be very pretty in person, but I like the reference to the card or the video game more than...
Yeah.
I mean, if someone's offering me either one for free, I would be like, yes, please, I will take the SP, thank you.
Yeah.
I will say I do like the Kakomon card you got on the screen right here. It's pretty cool for the Vortex deck, I guess. It's gonna be interesting to see how they try and fit this in with it. Like, I don't know, because it's not a Vortex.
It's not a Vortex Warrior, and it's not a Liberator.
Or a Liberator.
So, like, right. I'm confused what's going on here.
It is a bird.
It is. It's a giant bird. Then we have Daramon, has blocker for some reason. Then on play when Digivolving, may hatch in your breeding area. Then one of your Digimon with Avian or Bird in any of its traits in the breeding area may Digivolve into a level 5 or lower Digimon card with Avian or Bird in any of its traits in the hand without paying the cost. Inheritable all turns. Once a turn when this Digimon deletes your opponent's Digimon in battle, it may unsuspend.
I actually kind of like this card. It's like a Mimi on crack.
That is actually a pretty good effect because like you can hard play this to pass turn and have a rookie set up in your breeding area for next turn.
And it's only 6 memory, so it's not too bad.
Yeah, I actually really like this. What the hell it goes in, who knows, because it's not a Liberator or Vortex Warrior trait, but that is a pretty good effect.
The fact it's basically unconditional hatch is pretty good.
Yeah, it hatches.
You have to Digivolve into it.
And if you're passing turn, it still will let you Evo into the rookie. So it's like, it's pretty strong effect.
And like the thing is, it doesn't even have to be the rookie. You can just straight up Evo into something else for free.
Yeah, that too. But I'm just like, worst case scenario, if you are just hatching again, it'll keep you from being like, oh, well, I'm passing turn, so I can't set up a rookie anyway.
Yeah.
Right. And it being a level 5 is like, hey, I do play aces.
I do play aces. Yeah, a little disappointed that these are the green cards because I was really hoping for the other half of Sylphie, which apparently is just not happening in this set. Thanks, Bandai.
Yeah, I was also looking for more AGO Choose, but they're definitely going to drip feed those.
Yeah. Muchomon. On play, you may suspend one level 6 or lower Digimon. If this effect suspended your Digimon, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck, add 1 Shoto and 1 card with Avian or Bird in any of its traits, or the Vortex Warrior's trait among them to the hand. Turn the rest to the bottom of the deck. Inheritable all turns. Once a turn when Digimon deletes your opponent's Digimon in battle, gain 1 memory. What are they doing here, man?
I mean, I think we've talked about this. Why do none of these have Liberator?
Yeah.
I mean, because this is the second part. This is the second part of his line, just like with Owen, where he has like Cyclone Mon and like Cyberdramon and Wargray, and then he also has the other half of the line, which is, you know, Lizamon. Those are the Liberator sides, and then the other cards aren't Liberators. That's just what this is. But it's I agree, it's weird. Why not just throw that trait on there with them?
And I'm pretty sure that Wargreymon does have Liberator.
Does it? I'm pretty sure he's just Dragonkin. Is he also Liberator?
I'm gonna double check.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Yeah, I mean, like, don't get me wrong. Like, I'm pretty sure all the searchers in those decks can add any of these cards. It's still just weird to me. I guess it
does not have Liberator.
Okay, I didn't think so.
Maybe their second lines just, like you said, just don't have Liberator.
Yeah, they're just regular.
I don't think some of the original searchers for his deck can add these cards because it's not a Vortex Warrior or Liberator trait.
Yeah.
I thought they could also add like Avians.
You might be right because obviously I don't really care that much about that deck.
Right.
If that's the case, these aren't as bad as they seem. Are you checking?
Yeah, I'm checking right now.
Okay. I'll pull up these alts while you're checking.
The box stoppers.
Yeah, so we got box stoppers. So we have an alt art for this Elizamon. Thank you, very cool. Sad it's not going to have texture, pretty. But I'll take it.
So the first Terramon can Digivolve for a reduced cost of 1 on top. Oh, sorry. It says for with Avian or Bird in its traits.
Okay.
So there's that one.
Okay.
Which works with either of those.
Yeah.
Oh, here's the Searcher, I believe. Nope, that's the reduced Digivolution cost one still. There it is. Okay. Reveal top 3 cards of your deck. Add one with Avian or Bird in any of his trait, and 1 card with Vortex Warrior or Liberator. So yeah, technically you can add any of them.
Okay, so that's not that bad if they're still searchable.
No, it's not. It's not that bad.
Your only issue would be if you're still playing that secret rare that came out of that set, because that only searches Liberator, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah.
No,
okay.
What the hell am I thinking of?
I will say the memes I've seen with this Gomamon are hilarious. The people who have animated eyebrows on him and like had them move.
Smug Goma.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then we have the Muchamon we just read.
This card actually look really pretty with everything that's going on in the art.
It does. It looks nice.
Yeah. I hope they go through the extra effort. I don't think they will. Of making the actual rainbow around him like a slightly different foiling so it stands out more.
There's no way in hell. These are going to be not textured and just standard box topper foiling like we've been getting, unfortunately.
Agreed. It would be nice, though.
It would be. We have Hackmon. Who cares? Ryutamon. I'm sure Josh is excited about this. He was really excited whenever this archetype got revealed.
And then the one Sean really wants.
Yeah, petrification tokens to put on my opponent's field.
I love how it's petrifying an Agumon, a whatever the bird's called, and Vmon.
Yep. Terramon.
Well, they were trying. It looks like they were trying to protect the Vmon who like tripped and fell.
And Medusa's like, you can all get it.
Yeah, or they were all just running away.
Hard to say, but she got all of them.
She's hitting him with the Nana Nana Boo Boo face because she's got like the hands up at her side and her tongue's out.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm excited to get some of those.
Did you hear about the controversy that was the Hackmon?
Yeah, because Huckmon is called Hackmon in Japan. Japan and other languages had to put out a rule saying, hey, these aren't the same Digimon.
Wait, because what is called what?
Huckmon is called Hackmon in Japan, but he was changed to Huckmon over here. So we don't have that issue, but Japan does, because they're both called Hackmon.
It's like burning Greymon not being considered a Greymon, basically.
Right.
Except for, yes, but also that is the opposite, because he's only called Burning Greymon over here, because for some reason they didn't want to call him by his Japanese name, and they decided to call him Greymon.
It's like a Richtermon or something like that.
I think it starts with a V. Vitramon?
Yeah, it's something like that.
Something
it's either
weird.
An R or V. It's Victormon or Richtermon. It's one of the two.
Yeah. But it is weird because they're both the Japanese names of Hackmon. Right. You would think that they would have done something different there. Because, like, ours is just an issue with the localization team, just not realizing that, like, that might cause issues at some point.
The one guy.
The one dude. Yeah. Then we have the 2 stars. I
knew they were going to fit the shake weight in there somehow.
The objectively best art for Jupitermon.
The Jupitermon. Yeah, so, if you're trying to max rate this deck, start saving
now. Good luck!
Yeah, start saving now. I do like that they're still doing this. We had the Mastamon, and now we have Jupitermon, because some people were theorizing that we were only going to get the, like, close-up profile, like this style 2 stars, with, like, the X-Antibody Royal Knights, but they're doing it with basically any secret, which is nice.
Nice.
Looks pretty dope. And then we have the 2-star Homoros, which looks baller AF. This looks like it's going to be sick in person.
All right, Sean, which one is Yggdrasil?
Yeah, which one of these is Drazel? One of those children is Drazel. Which one?
the girl in the middle.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I only guess that because I'm pretty sure the one in the front is Homeros, and
Yep.
I'm pretty sure you guys told me Drazel was a little girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The guy in the background, I can't remember it, but he's like the Chinese mythology one. Yeah, Chambala, which Susanomon is their big dude.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, this
A lot
looks
of speculation that the next game is going to be with his server.
Yeah.
could be. This looks beautiful. I mean, these are going to be crazy expensive. Hopefully, I just
Good luck.
Yeah, I kind of want to see one of these in person at least.
What's the? Oh, I can't remember. What's the name of the gentleman who came over and asked us to sign his hoodie? When we went to Orlando. He's gonna be like, I got like 8 play sets of these.
If you didn't ask me, I would have been able.
Yeah, exactly.
Damien.
He was a judge.
Damien.
Damien. Okay, thank you. Yeah, he's gonna have multiple play sets of this.
Yeah.
Yep. Dude, God, I really wanted to like play the Jupiter deck, and then I'm realizing I gotta have multiple of each secret rare.
You probably have to have a play set of both secrets on top of all kinds of supers and promos. And people are talking about playing BT14 Patamon. You know your ass doesn't have any of those.
I have 7. We actually have 11 total.
Yeah, you forget that was the set we bought a case of, and B, my wife loves Patamon.
I mean, is she gonna let you use her copies?
Well, she's got at least 4 of them.
They're all in my binder.
Oh, yeah. Do you have alt arts? Don't talk about the box topper. I don't count that.
No.
I have the box toppers.
Listen, we've been through this. The regular art is the preferred art. You will only use the alt art because it's textured.
That is
true. Even though the regular art is better.
Yes and no.
The stained glass. Look at me and tell me I'm wrong. It's just the texture.
Yes, but also no. But yes.
Nope. But nope. Just stop right there. Stop at the yes.
No, but yes.
Don't say anything after that.
Maybe.
If we got a textured full art of the stained glass, you know that thing would be in your deck right now.
It would be, yes.
Exactly.
I still don't like the box opera alt art though. I think the colors are too muted. It looks ugly to me.
It's cute.
I think the scan came across better than the physical card in person.
Yeah, if they made it more colorful and like more contrast in the colors, I think it would have looked good. But because everything is so close to each other, it just looks muted and not that good.
Yeah.
All right, comment questions. RDD48 and Happy New Year was thinking if they can wrap up Time Stranger on the next set. We got the first 2 areas plus the AGO and Titan line, but man, in the set for Savers and Beat Break, can they really squish the other 7 Olympos? Grace, Pluto, the mode changes, the final antagonist, and the miscellaneous. I'm thinking at least 3 sets, if not 4.
Yeah, it's the fact that there's not more of it in the Time Stranger set. Because this person's right. They've got a lot that they'd still have to cover.
Yeah. To me, I feel like we're going to end up eventually maybe seeing an EX set that's probably going to clean up the rest of it, and it's going to be more focused. Because like if you do an EX set, you could finish off the good guys and the bad guys, and that could just be the 2 main things for the EX set.
Yeah.
That's all speculation.
Zombie Plutomon is sick.
Oh, he's so cool.
Yeah. I feel like you're probably right. It's probably going to be like an EX set where they dump the rest of them at some point. Or it'll turn into Atmon where we just get sprinkled Olympos cards. Yeah, for the foreseeable future.
A whole year of Time Stranger.
Yeah. Jordan Worley. I don't know how you guys have tournaments ending early. I went undefeated 2-0 for 4 rounds a week or 2 ago, and it didn't make the event end. We just played out all the rounds like every other week normally. I just got a lot of packs that week. Ha 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 ha.
Well, yeah, that's because Brandon doesn't know what he's doing.
No? Okay. Well, if the thing didn't give you a little pop-up that said, alright, event ended, apparently you can just click around the pop-up and that circumvents it.
Yep.
I assumed I had to just click on that because it pops up and it's middle of the screen. It's like, hey, your event's ended. And you hit OK.
Well, at least now you know there's a workaround, so we don't have to deal with that anymore. Because it is nice not playing just 2 rounds because the pair down lost randomly, and we didn't have a lot of people.
It's still going to be that way at Trinity.
I
don't run that.
We can ask him to. They're cool. Like, we can ask him to be like, hey man, can you just do this to force another round?
Yeah.
It's not like they're closing. Gurren Raider 25. Anubis was the intended level 6 for the EX5 Labra line, I believe. All doggos.
Oh yeah.
Agreed. Yeah.
Yep, all doggos all the time.
Sometimes I forget they printed that card because of how I like to just blot that out of my memory. How disgusting it was.
Yeah, I actually saw someone talk about, they were like, hey, can you Anubis out the level 7 from the Titamon deck and also use Assembly to where it's like super cheap?
I want you guys to think about this.
The answer is yes, you can.
I want y'all to think about this, right? Anubis with Mostingmon at full power would have been wild.
Yep.
But like the Skull Belushi Mons and the Cerberus X's and stuff like that.
Oh, you mean
Like that whole
the K deck Mastermon deck?
Yeah. If they had like Anubis at like 4, like that would have been crazy.
I don't think that's the best way to. I think if Anubis is at 4, you're building a deck designed to just spam Anubis and
kill.
I know, but I'm just saying it would have been crazy. Just like I can only imagine how much you're spitting out and how much memory and draw you're just having because you're just gonna keep resetting your effects.
Not to mention we have
That'd be
a DNA
crazy.
level 7 now for purple. The pirate.
Yeah.
Pirate's pretty cool. Yeah, I feel like if Anubis were at 4, 1, the game would be ass, but also I think you might play K, but I don't know if you would even play Mastermon at that point because like you would just there's just better there's better stuff to do to streamline Anubis combos.
Yeah,
that's fair.
God, every year I sit here and think to myself, when are we gonna reach the power level that was EX5 again? I don't think we've gotten there. Like Hoodie's close. Like Hoodie is about right there. But Anubis at full power was just, and then you had Apocalypse at full power, and you had the EX5 Garu X line. Jeez Louise.
Yeah, thankfully we only had to deal with Apocalypse and Melg at full power for like a week and a half or something.
A week, yeah.
IDBW 1274. That's why we don't talk about my tournament run. I was lucky though that those losses happened in the middle of the tournament, not the beginning, so I still faced meta overall. Plus at the last round when I took my seat, I turned to my left and I see our national champion next to me not having a good time versus Royal Knights playing 7 Great Demon Lords. I would have thought the Demon Lords had a good time against Royal Knights because you set up Biting Crush with your Mechamon that evos into Omni X, but hey, what do I know? Maybe there's something I'm missing. I would have had Hoodie not be able to play out a card with the same name as the card it picked up, but that still might be too good. Speaking of Hoodie though, what are you guys' thoughts on lack of Hoodie rep? I knew that Jesmon and Royal Knights would be popular because people like those decks more even if the conversion rate is ass, but it's weird that more people wouldn't be on it. Fear of having be targeted maybe?
No, exactly. It's that exactly. Is people are all trying to counter that deck, so people are getting off that deck.
Yeah.
That's just like card game player thoughts. There are people who are gonna be like, I just want to play best deck in format, and then there are people who are, I don't want to play that deck, I'm gonna try and counter that deck.
Yeah, it's also not a popular Digimon to begin with, like Gallantmon, Jessmon. They have popularity behind them as well.
Mm-hmm.
Hoodie,
they're big dudes with swords.
Yeah, Hoodie is relatively obscure because it's only in that game. I'm pretty sure. I don't think it has any other appearances. I could be very wrong, obviously, but yeah. So it's like a popularity thing. It's you want to counter the meta instead of playing the meta. It's not tier 0, so it does lose to things. Like Sean can attest to just dropping 2 floodgates on the board and tell the Hoodie player to just eat a bag of penis.
Yeah.
Ben did that to me multiple times, and I was just like, I can out one of your floodgates before I try comboing.
Yeah, I've actually brought that conversation up several times. I'm sure you guys can attest to this, where I'm just like, why doesn't it see more representation? Because like it's way better than these other decks. And yeah. I think it's a combination of those things, but I think some people feel the same way I do, where I've tested it, and I'm just like, I don't have fun when I'm playing this. Like,
Yeah,
nothing about this
like-
feels fun.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say too. Is the deck is boring.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got my couple of weeks out of it, and I was like, all right, I'm going back to Omnimon. I like that playstyle more.
I mean, whenever you're fiending for a win, though, you do bring it back. Let's not
Damn
do
right,
that.
I had to bring that also up.
Yeah, the conversion rate in Royal Knights and Justmon is straight ass, and it is funny that those decks are, for some reason,
Seeing a lot of representation.
really popular, but like, you see hardly any in the top, and based on representation, they should take up the majority of Top Cup, but they do not because they're not that good, relatively speaking. Fallen Star Vader 6432, still hoping, but Curry Saruman and Infirmon don't have X forms yet.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. Is this going to be one of the first times trying to think of all the other Digimon besides like the Royal Knights who really, no, because even some of them get it, right? Where like a whole line doesn't get an X antibody form.
Well, what they're referring to is I don't think there is a Kurosari X or an Infer X.
I didn't.
They would have to be created.
Okay.
That's what I have understood from Todd, because Todd told me that the other two don't even have X antibody forms yet.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Well,
okay.
I mean, it wouldn't be the first time they did something like that for the card game specifically, so that most likely will happen. Apparently, it's not happening in this set though. LOL.
Nope.
Yeah, I was talking to Todd last night about the new stuff for Dia, and I was telling him how I was kind of underwhelmed by the Dia X, and I think the Caramon is like way better for the deck.
Yeah.
But
especially having to pay 2 to Digivolve into it.
It's not even that. It just doesn't. I don't know.
You would just think you see that 2 Digivolution cost on top of the line. You're like, oh, this effect's going to be absolutely killer.
Yeah. It's just like
mediocre.
Yeah, it's like okay, relatively speaking. And like no Dia currently has an on play, so like the float effect or whatever doesn't really. It's like cool, I guess, but
Yeah, I'm looking it up. I'm not getting anything off of Kurosari X.
Okay, yeah, then I guess I just don't exist yet.
Straight up, don't think they exist.
Yeah, but the Caramon X making a token is literally the only thing outside of a Mega that generates tokens. Like,
and the token. You talking about just Digimon wise?
Yes, but like the Catastrophe Cannon security effect, or the effect only generates a token if you already have a Dia on the field. Same thing with the Tamer. It only happens when you Evo into the Dia. The only other thing that generates a token without requiring a Dia already on the field is the EX1 Dia security effect. And even then, that's the Mega. And it has a security effect.
Isn't there that on deletion inheritable that like plays it, but like you're losing your whole stack?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, there are the on deletion inheritables, but obviously, like your stack has to be deleted.
Yeah,
but
we don't want that.
Yeah, outside of those, the only other way to make a Dia token required you to put a Mega on the field or have a Mega somewhere.
Right.
So yeah, that's the best part.
Agreed.
Dr. Fab 671, thank you for being a channel member. Man, this Time Stranger set doesn't feel very Time Stranger focused. No Chronomon, not even half the Olympus 12, only one Agio Chusmon form, a bunch of admittedly great Liberator stuff despite it having a dedicated set a month after Time Stranger. Hell, we even got an extra egg in the set and it's not for the Olympus 12. It kind of feels like they didn't expect Time Stranger to be such a huge success.
No, I don't think it's that. I literally think they want to spread it out. They didn't want to put it all in one set. Yeah. That's my only guess. What?
I think like you said, I think they wanted to stagger it.
Yeah.
I want to drip feed it a little bit.
I mean, the same thing happened to Cyber Eden. Cyber Eden was chock full of stuff that was not CS.
Mm-hmm.
It even had cards that were from the game that did not have the CS trait, and I was like, why? Hacker Slumber, I think, also had some stuff that wasn't either.
Mm-hmm.
So I think they're just staggering it out.
Yeah. It's just weird because we know what the next few mainline sets are, and they're not Time Changer focused. So I think you might be right, and we might be just getting an EX set that just like dumps most of the rest of it on us.
Well, we know the next the set that's introducing the dual cards is going to have Time Stranger in it. They have said that.
Okay.
So
we shall see.
We'll see.
Yeah. Justin So 8231. Paul from Team APS said we need a Yu-Gi-Oh anime yesterday. Me while watching Digimon Beat Break. Yu-Gi-Oh is getting outplayed.
Yeah, it's crazy because a lot of people, not even just Digimon fans, are just enjoying the Beat Break anime. It's pretty solid. I mean, most Digimon anime are, except for like the couple before this one.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And they threw
just because they always do.
They threw us for an absolute loop. Sean, they've already started releasing the English dub.
Yeah, which is crazy.
I was about to ask that. So you said it's on Netflix?
No, it's on Crunchyroll.
Crunchy? Yeah.
It's not on anywhere else?
It might be on Hulu. I'd have to double check, but I watch it on Crunchyroll.
Okay, I'll Google it, because if the English dub is somewhere where I don't have to pay more money than I'm already paying for streaming services, I'll watch it.
Yeah, it's not bad. I mean, it's just because Digimon has always dealt with bigger, like more mature issues.
Mm-hmm.
So like older people can like watch it with their kids, and it'd be more fun for them.
Yeah.
Also, it is Crunchyroll and Hulu starting today, the 27th. Spoiler,
okay.
when we're recording this. You will get the first 5 episodes released simultaneously.
Hell yeah, I know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Nice.
He also said Magic the Gathering is just American Union Arena. At this point,
That's
yes.
funny.
Yes.
At this point, yep.
And he said, I hope the Digimon TCG mobile app comes out sooner than later. Well, we were promised it by this year.
That's crazy because I forgot about it. I forgot about it.
I forget about it too until it's brought up. So unless it comes out in the next 4 days, I guess they lied to us in the Pokemon Direct they revealed it in.
My only assumption is they're trying to get the next sets, like they're trying to get sets ahead so they have a good like stream flow of content ready to release at a decent rate.
That doesn't make any sense to me.
I don't know. I don't know what else to say.
They have like 30 sets.
Yeah.
No, that's what I'm saying. They're programming like sets in so they can immediately release it and have no problems. But it's like some of those cards are just for the mobile app, so like maybe they're also creating a couple new cards for it. I don't know. How was the gameplay, Sean? Were there issues?
I was gonna say I think what they could be doing is taking some extra time to incorporate some of the feedback they got. Maybe they weren't expecting a lot of like critiques, or maybe people were like, hey, this would actually be better if you did it this way, and they're trying to incorporate that stuff. That's the only thing I can think of.
That's possible. No, there were no issues that I came across personally. I don't remember Josh talking about anything. He played it more than I did. I don't remember him talking about anything that was an issue.
Okay.
Once we get into more complicated effects, it's quite possible there may be issues down the road, but hopefully those will be fixed whenever we come across them.
That might be why it's taking a while.
Yeah, but if they just release the game that we beta tested, that is basically a done game. Like, I don't know why they didn't just drop that.
That's what the only thing I can think of is maybe that was the only set of cards they had prepared for the game, and they were like, we can't just release this and then...
That's fine.
And they're playing catch up.
I agree, but like people would be like a couple weeks in, they're like, okay, we're ready for the next set, and they're like, bro, it's gonna be another month or two. Yeah, that's my only guess is they're having to program more cards into it just to be ready to release them with no issues. That's my only guess.
Imagine they program like the first 10 sets worth. They're 10 sets ahead, and now they have a backlog that they can keep and like ready to go for them to keep working. It's giving them a cushion.
I'm telling you right now, playing the Pokemon mobile one, they were releasing a new set every month, sometimes 2, and people are like, "This is too much."
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I think releasing a new set every month is gonna be way too fast.
Too much.
Like, I'd be completely fine if they did it like every 3 months, like basically how the game is, like the actual physical game.
think I'd like it a little bit faster than that, especially to get through those older sets faster, like a month and a half.
You're thinking it from the perspective of having played this game since then. Like,
yes,
from that point, like, we also want to bring in new people, and if it like turbos up to current format super quick, there's going to be a higher barrier of entry than
they got to get in. They got to learn. They're going to learn what aces are.
Imagine having sitting somebody down and being like, all right, so here's your starter deck. Which one would you like? Oh, I'll take the red one. All right, cool. All right, I'm going to play Hoodiemon. You're going to play what?
Yeah.
What's Hoodiemon?
Learn what this does.
And you're dead.
Yeah, and it's gone.
But my Gaia Force and security, Shaq just spits a body out. He's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. It's all Gucci, dude. I'm just going to play Hoodie. Who's going to play something else on my DNA and Shaq again?
Yep.
Yeah. We're supposed to get it by the end of the year. Just saying, Bandai. Just saying. That was promised.
Same. Yeah.
2025.
Prince, that was promised.
Yes. He also said, okay, can we be honest here? Pokemon is a great IP, but there are a lot of issues with the Pokemon card game. It literally has 0 player interaction on the opponent's turn. It's too many game warping coin flips. The coin flips are literally flip heads, I win game, flip tails, I lose the game.
And yeah, that makes it so accessible, though.
Yeah, that would suck. That would really piss me off if I was losing card games based off coin flips.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like that makes it so accessible to kids first and foremost, because they can win games just purely because
they got lucky.
Card flip worked. Yeah.
I mean, that also means they can lose games
because of luck. And with 0 interaction, you're allowed to just do what you're trying to do with your deck and not worry about being stopped and then have to think critically about what you do after you've been stopped.
Yeah, but that doesn't sound fun.
They made it perfect for kids, because like there was always that like schoolyard mentality for us Yu-Gi-Oh players when we grew up, where you're trying to do your stupid little summon big dumb dragon guy and your dude's like, okay, well, bottomless, torrential, mirror force, and it's just like the worst feeling ever.
Yeah, interaction is fun. I like interaction. I was happy that we finally introduced interaction outside of blocking.
Yeah. Imagine we didn't have aces.
Mm-hmm.
I agree. I'm just saying, like, from a perspective of like a young child, I could see them being like, yeah, this is good.
I mean, it's less moving parts, so I guess it makes it easier for them to pick it up and learn. I also don't like coin flips.
I think the adults who are playing it are purely there because of the IP, not because of the actual gameplay, in my opinion.
That's fair.
I mean, I hear some people talk about how much they like the gameplay. I would maybe they just are used to it. I would not like coin flips. The probability factor that they have worked into not only the card game but VGC as well, I've just never been a fan of.
Yeah.
Like, I don't like that you're doing that on purpose. Like, there's already RNG in the game. You don't need to add more.
Yeah, like, imagine losing a giant tournament simply because, like, you're in the top tables, and it's like, all right, if I could just snap out of confusion right here, I win. My opponent's not going to do anything to me next turn, and it's just like, oh, nope, you're still confused. You've lost. It's like, cool.
Yep.
I lost because of skill, right?
Yep. Should have flipped your coin better.
Because not only are you, like, because that's why Pokemon has, like, cards that say, like, draw 7. Because it has nothing to do with the cards you have. Like, you almost always have access to every card you need in your deck at all times, like Yu-Gi-Oh! But it's more about the luck factor, like, using them appropriately, stuff like that.
Well, there's also, like, things built into where card advantage doesn't actually matter in that game.
Yeah.
So, they actually did, at one point, have player interaction. I distinctly remember this because my friends picked up a couple of like world champion decks and were playing them with each other, and they had an effect veiler in a format. I believe it was called Pokey Spray, but yeah, they had an effect veiler, which thinking back on it is wild that Pokemon had that.
Could you imagine if that was like in the actual video games and stuff like that, or like in like the anime where it's just like, all right, Bulbasaur, use water. Ow! Bad.
Yeah. No.
It's my turn.
Obviously, if that's not in the game anymore, I guess they were like, we don't like this, but I thought that was interesting.
Yeah.
Engagers games. Ryuji Mishima can also just put the Digilab down for free, so it's easy setup. The Rookie and Mega are the only X's that exist for Diaboromon. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
There you go. I did all that Googling for nothing.
Nothing. Justin78231. New Fenrir and Pulsemon, please. No.
No.
Is this Robbie's burner?
It might be, dude. Yeah, I don't want any of that. He said, hey guys,
I'm here for Fenriluga. Pulsemon can just
I don't want either one, dude. I'm sad that I'm pretty sure this year's like championship cards are Pulsemon and Finn cards. I'm like, it's like, no one likes that, dude.
Maybe I'll troll around and I'll bring Fenriluga back. I mean, just look at this guy. Look at this cute little dude. Look at this Luga. He's so cute.
He also said, hey guys, we're currently on block 5. How would you guys feel if in block 6 we change colors to elements? Fire is red, water is blue, grass is green, earth is black, light is yellow, dark is purple, white is colorless. Elements add more flair to the game and already reflect a lot of the decks now. Blue fish goes to water fish, green plants goes to grass plants, rocks goes to earth rocks, and a lot of the fire stuff now is already red. I don't think that would work because we also have minerals already in the game and the traits.
Agreed.
I feel like
I think that'd just be too big of a change just late into the game.
Yeah,
if you're doing that, you'd have to do set rotation and then start it from scratch from there.
And no one wants set rotation.
Yeah, and that would also mean Gabumon would be red, and I don't want that. And what do you do for lines that switch attribute? Because he goes from fire to Knuckle Duster to ice.
I don't think he's fire. I think he would just be water the whole way.
He's not even close to
his attack is a fire attack.
Is it?
It's literally called Foxafaya.
Yeah.
Blue Blaster is a blue fire attack.
Oh, okay. Well.
And then you have Kaiser Nail, which is just Knuckle Dusters.
He
doesn't turn into an ice type until Metal Garurumon.
I did not know that. The more you know.
Yeah.
The more you know.
Yeah, I don't think that would work. He said, who is all your favorite level 2 Digimon? I'm a big fan of Dimivimon.
Koromon. Obviously. He's just a cute little pink guy.
I know you guys are expecting Sunamon, but I do love little puppy guy. This and Wanyamon, those are my two favorite.
Adaptive reasons.
Not Sunamon? That's crazy.
I love Sunamon, but I know it's objectively because he's connected to Gabumon. As a design, I think the giant stupid horn is a giant stupid horn. Whereas with Baumon, it's literally just a little puppy. And then with Wanyamon, it's just a little kitty cat. It's just...
Adaptive Reasoning responded to him and said, Koromon because I'm basic, although Tokomon's teeth situation is very good.
He actually likes the teeth.
He does have big teeth.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I've never put any thought into this.
I thought you were going to say like Demi V.
I don't think so. Honestly.
It's just a tinier Vmon.
I mean, I do kind of like Tokomon's design, just looking at him like that. I do like his teeth. If my camera will focus.
Not Nyaromon?
Nyaromon also looks nice. I'm looking at it right now.
Okay, but what about Wanyamon? Wanyamon's also a Majin, so how do you feel about that?
I don't know what that means.
He's got the M on his forehead.
Do I have a Wanyamon?
Like Vegeta.
This is BT18. I have Wanyamons in here. Let me look.
He's got the Vegeta M. Well, I mean, technically it's...
because of the M on it. Okay.
Yeah.
Which, that's weird, because his name's Wanyamon. Why the hell is there an M on his head?
Yeah, it's probably something to do with Japan. I'm sure somebody would be like, it's actually because of this very specific reason. We'll be like...
His name's probably Manyamon.
Yeah.
I don't know. I do like Wanyumon's design though. He's like a raccoon looking thing. I think Nyarumon's more of a cat than Wanyumon. I think Wanyumon's like a raccoon or something.
I don't think he's a raccoon.
I don't know. I would have to think about this.
There could be more than one kitty cat.
I mean, I guess that's fair. I'd have to think about that. I've never.
I mean, I'm looking at like a list of them. There's also Gigi, we haven't mentioned.
Yeah, I just looked at one of those.
Kapuri is a pretty good one. He's just got the little helmet.
Oh yeah.
Minomon is just a little baby wormmon.
Mm-hmm.
Demimera, he's just a little fireball.
I'd have to.
We have a lot of really good level 2s.
I would have to review the list to give my final answer to that one. I've never thought about that.
Yeah, the first ones I thought of immediately were Bao and Wanya. So that's what I'm sticking with.
He also said, when are we getting Craniumon and Contorusmon X? Those are the only two Royal Knights that don't have their X antibody forms, and they have the best designs.
I haven't seen them, so I assume soon. They would be next up, right?
I mean,
you would think
they've been next up. We've gotten.
I would rather instead of Crania X, I want to get Crania riding his steed like we got with Tidamon.
I mean, we could just get both, you know.
Yeah, why not both?
Why not both? That's fair.
Like, we've gotten multiple iterations of some of the Royal Knights, and we still don't have one of either one of those, which is kind of wild.
Well, I mean, when was the last time we got an X antibody for the Royal Knights? It was literally like a set ago with X antibody for Examon, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so they're just next up. They're still trickling them out.
I guess that was the... Yeah, okay, that's fair. Because that was the first X. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. That's true.
Soon, I guess.
It'll be in the Time Stranger set. Not this one, but no, it'll be in the dual card set, whatever that's called. The next set. Yeah, there you go. Look forward to it. You heard it here first.
Tony Pino 18. Y'all probably going to touch on this, but the Machinamon are not Atmon cards as they are from the Liberator manga.
I think we eventually... Yeah, we got there eventually.
They just look like they're Atmon cards.
they look like they'd be Atmon cards, yeah.
Justin 231. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Looking forward to the content in 2026.
Thank you.
Thank you. You as well. Benjamin Wiseman 6567. So many reveals. In response to one of the questions, 4 of each card has historical significance for the game. The original Hyper Coliseum Digibattle allowed 4 of each card in the deck, as did Digital Card Battle and most of the subsequent card games in the early 2000s.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Does that make sense?
Nice. Always some kind of lore.
Mm-hmm. Random Mexican 123. That is rough. We'll get them next time, Chris. Great content as always, guys. I thought all reprints will have gold borders, though.
I see. That's what we're hoping, but they haven't always revealed both cards. So let's hope.
I think they have. I think it just didn't show.
It's just not in this one.
Yeah.
Okay.
It is heavily implied.
Yeah, we'll find out eventually. I mean, they're revealing every little bit as we go. So.
Yeah. Iolkos 64. I think the Kazuhamon is a good one of in New Sakuya. It's best for letting you recycle the Amethyst Mandala option. Is the new Chaosmon actually good in Sakuya if you can't reliably DNA? Also, I feel like most people are switching over to the new engine for Sakuya, which it doesn't work as well with. So you never DNA'd into Valderarm. You played Valderarm because you could potentially kill people / floodgate them.
Yeah, but I think the Chaosmon has a much better DNA effect. I don't think it gets the full effect if you're not DNAing.
It just doesn't get the immunity effect if you don't DNA, but it still has security attack +1 and still minuses DP.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, that's fair. And that's probably all you need it for as well.
And guess what, guys? The Taomon can unsuspend it.
Yeah.
So
I think they probably will play that card.
I'm assuming they will find a way to abuse it somehow. Yeah. That's just me.
And the fact that if you're playing the Kazuha, you can DNA into it.
Yeah.
The old Valder also evoed for 5, so it's not like they're doing anything they weren't already doing.
Yeah.
It's also evoing for 5, so you're gonna do it for way cheaper.
They also gained
have scramble.
They gained a memory off of the that Valder as well. So it actually evoed for
which helped
3 most of the time. 3.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, and gain 1 memory.
So
yeah,
maybe it'll be hard for them to keep turn going into it. So maybe they won't play it.
I mean, they also limited that green plugin, right? Wasn't that also used, or does the
yes?
No, you can't plug into that card. You have to scramble into it.
You can't plug into it, but you would plug into your other top end cards, which would make it cheaper to also go into the Balder arm.
So I think plug-in requires it to cost 4 or less.
Something like that, yeah.
It's either 4 or less or 3 or less. I can't remember.
Okay, draw 1. Then you may digivolve one of your Digimon into a Digimon card in your hand. Digillution your cost of 3 or less.
3 or less. Okay, yeah. I knew there's a restriction on it. Grimsome, thank you for being a channel member. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you. Very excited for the new Chaosmon. I've been an enjoyer of Excel for a while now, and this card is great for it. And premium minus 10,000 DP, minus 20k when it comes out, is ridiculous. There's Icemon for rocks, Medusa support, new Time Changer Sylphie, and the AGMon line too. Lots of cool stuff coming soon to mess with. Simple question, what is your favorite Christmas song, or which one do you hate the least?
I will say this next set is cool because there is like a bunch of support for other stuff. It is unfortunate we didn't get the full Time Stranger lines, but I do feel like this Aegeomon line will hold people over for now.
Mm-hmm.
And my favorite Christmas song is I don't care. I guess you can say Jingle All the Way. Now you know what's that one, Dashing Through the Snow? That one.
I think that's the same song.
It's the same song.
Okay, boom, there you go.
I think
That one.
It's just a different verse.
I don't listen to Christmas music, so I work at Walmart, and as soon as October hits, we start playing Christmas music. So
it's pretty annoying.
You're like, make it stop.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, Mariah Carey is one of my least favorite artists of all time. So.
Yeah, I don't know if I could pick out a favorite. Least favorite? That's easy. It's the Mariah Carey song.
You mean the least hated?
No, my least favorite. Like least hated again. I'm not there.
And he said, which one do you hate the least?
Yeah, Felice Navi.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good one.
I mean, maybe Jingle Bell Rock.
That's a cool one.
I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of Christmas songs either. I don't hate Christmas songs, but like I'm just not like, oh man, let me put on my jams.
Yeah,
right.
For me, it's just the entire movie soundtrack to Jingle All the Way. Got to get that Turbo Band.
I do love that movie.
Yeah, we just
that neighbor is crazy.
Yo, he's trying to get in there.
Can we talk? That guy. Yeah, that guy's messed up.
He's smashing all those ladies.
Yep.
Baking
messed
them
up, man.
cookies.
Put the cookies down.
Yeah.
Put those cookies down.
Yeah.
Yeah, we watched that on Christmas night. It was great.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite Christmas movies. That one Larry dude. I heard somewhere that the color of the eyes change when the person mind links, but I couldn't be bothered to verify it.
I mean, that would make sense.
Yeah. That would actually make sense of this.
That would, and then it would actually signify something happening whenever they do it. So you could tell.
Right. I have the Fenriluga deck right here. I'm going to look at AG and see if in his different arts, if he has different colored eyes. You can keep going.
Okay.
I might be a minute. These arts are very small. I might have to pull it up on my phone.
Okay. He also said, I think many people expected this. The question was which Gold Rapidmon it was. Yeah, okay.
That's fair.
Thankfully, it was, the one that doesn't need a reprint, or the one that does need a reprint. Well, neither one needed a reprint, actually, but, He also said, I think many people... Nope, I just read that. LOL. Green Hill Mario. Funny you mentioned that since both... Metatromon and Sephirothmon are based on things in Judaism, so it's probably intentional. Liberator has gone full Judeo-Christian with the Machina line since both of the sixes are named off angels. Sandalphon, and Metatron. So the inevitable secret 7 DNA is just going to be God.
I think that is. I mean, okay, Dante didn't say all that. Like, I didn't realize we were going full Jesus up on these Digimon cards. But Dante did say that the final level 7 that we will eventually get is the God of the Appmon cards.
I mean, we've touched on other religions as far as like the Olympus 12.
Oh, yeah.
Like the Chinese stuff.
I just didn't expect that for these app cards that I don't care about.
Yeah.
Okay, so through my very, very base level research, AG has blue eyes, but there is one card, the alt art for the first set, where he has Lugamon behind him, and he has a little blue effect on him, which makes me assume that's when he's mind linked, where his eyes are Lugamon's color, red.
Okay.
Okay,
So
alright.
I'm assuming you are correct.
It all makes sense now, dude. It's not just an artist being like, I'm gonna change their eye color.
I'm doing something different.
Yeah.
I'm doing my own thing. Yeah, because in every artwork he has blue eyes, except this one where he has the blue aura around him and he has this little blue thing going next to him. Then he has red eyes, which I looked, and that is also Lugamon's eye color, which would make sense because they're mind linked.
Yeah.
And
so I wonder if I go and look at the other person's eye color, if their eye color changes to their Digimon's eye color. But I'm not doing that right now. That's a lot of work.
Okay.
Nope, we've confirmed it.
Yep,
yeah, confirmed.
It's here. We know. Also, Jesus. Wow, cool. I had thoughts about that as well.
Sinister James, when there's a true undefeated, it gives you a really funny message along the lines of all winners are now alone, but it's possible to simply generate further rounds using the same placements.
Yeah, Brandon.
Yeah, Brandon.
Yeah, apparently, yeah. Just found out you just don't click the OK button. You
This
click
guy.
anywhere else, I guess. Who would have ever thought? Not me.
Letting a machine tell you what to do. Impact Entertainment. Yes, finally. Merry Christmas, guys. I'll post my question later if I have one, LOL. Merry Christmas.
He never had one.
He did not have one.
Did not have one.
No question ever came.
Yeah, Merry Christmas. Hope you guys all got what you wanted.
Yes.
And a Happy New Year.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Murray Chrysler.
Excellent.
Alright, boys. That was fun.
Yes.
We will see you Tuesday.
All right. See you next Tuesday.
No more rides for Sean.
Nope.
He's a
not,
big boy now.
not anymore.
Yeah, big boy.
Yep.
Hold on. I gotta. It's Tuesday. No, Tuesday's still this year. I can't say the joke. Never mind.
See you next year.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, see you next year.
Okay.
Alright, bye.
Bye.
Bad.